Okay. I'm doing more of these editing with Dr. Bob's drum samples and trying to make a template that's going to work for things later on. Um, so one of the things he wanted to do was to convert the audio to MIDI instead of using a trigger, instead of like velocity following all that, pretty much just one velocity, and use this with the real drums alongside. So you're not completely replacing where you would need to really follow the velocity that much. And you're going to get typewriter and trigger finger kind of sounds out of like fast double kicks and maybe rolls. But I found it's not that bad. But like a lot of things in recording, there's a really perverse inverse relationship between price and skill. And it's sad that the lesser skilled bands, it actually costs more to record them. When you have like these super pros and stuff, it's actually cheaper. You don't have to do as much. For instance, the Dr. Bob, I don't know if you've been watching his channel. He does a lot of Mutt Lange type production techniques. He's saying, just trigger on the hardest hits. Don't worry about the ghost notes. But the less skilled bands have not as much dynamic control, and a lot of the stuff that you would ignore as ghost notes are actually the regular 2 and 4 hits on the beat. So this has been a tricky thing, and I've been trying a couple things. So for instance, I'm going to move these 2 tracks that I did use. I use Slate Trigger to convert this to MIDI. There's some free Reaper stuff that Scott Stillwell made that'll work. But what I'm doing, I'm going to move this down to the actual tom tracks so I can compare the triggered tracks to so I can compare the actual tracks to the triggered tracks and see if there's a discrepancy here, MIDI wise, because I am getting some kind of weird kind of click thingy here, and I'm trying to figure out what it is. That's not the one. Where was it? Get back to. Maybe that's not even the right song. Hold on. Sorry. Let's go through this real quick and see if there's a weird stuff. Now here's an example of where triggers might sound funny, but honestly, the reason they sound funny is that it's just a funny fill. This is the best one I got. I had a couple different takes. I could kind of remanufacture this by hand, but I just don't know. A little surprised by this this kick here. I think it's because I have the kick triggers so quiet. The one thing that's going on here that I'm noticing right now is that these 2 guys right here are in the wrong place. I'm not entirely sure why. I may have made some mistakes in editing. Once you get this far into a project, things get so complicated. it's really hard to make sure you're still where you thought you were. So you guys may know Reaper's inline editor. It's got its issues, maybe. So I'm going to change the snapping settings here. I want to snap to cursor. I think that's right. So put a cursor right on here. Oh, okay. So that's how I want to change this. Probably need to make some macros and change the snap settings here. So I want to snap cursor to grid. Now, normally I want this on, but in this case, I'm not gonna. Or actually, wait a second. Let's see if I can't do this with the tab transient. Ooh, Kablamo. There we go. So now I just want to snap this media item to. Nope. I want it to snap it to the cursor, not just to the grid. Okay, so you see that problem. Let's see. Let me check that. Snap media items to grid. Snap media items to cursor. Snap to grid at any distance. Okay. That, I think, if I turn that off. Nope, that doesn't work. Snap distance 4 pixels. I don't want that. So I want this to snap to grid normally, but I want this to snap to the cursor right now and not to the grid. So how do I do that? I may just want to turn off snapping and do this by hand, but relative to grid. Snap distance 8 pixels. I think this shouldn't matter. Red line spacing. Let me check and see if this isn't another grid though. So let me see, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to snap it to that. We'll do that for now. Okay, so that's part of why that sounded funny. Okay, so let's see what we're thinking about these tom hits here. So seems like where the toms are. I could fudge these and put them onto the grid because we're not going to be hearing the real toms. I'm pretty sure no matter what. But let me try this again. And my trigger snare is just not as loud as you would think. Let me turn the triggers up real quick and turn them up by 3 decibels here. Actually better. Let me turn the trigger kick up too. Okay, so I don't know why these things keep getting out of sync here. Seems like maybe I should just hammer these things way into the grid. And then I don't have to worry about whether or not they're going to be in sync with each other. Yeah, look, see, I got a couple of these. I have a feeling this is because of some editing I did later on. It's getting to the point where I just want to drop things in by hand. What would be ideal is you tab the transient and have it drop a MIDI note there. I've tried so many different macros and scripts to make this happen, and they never seem to really work all that good. So I haven't done it yet. I haven't done it in a happy way yet. And here's the way I have this set. I'm thinking that I'm probably going to end up doing a single MIDI track that has all the drums on them so I can see them all at once. And that might make things a lot easier instead of having all these different tracks. I'll just send the MIDI notes out to the triggering tracks. I don't know. So let's just go back to the beginning here and see where we're at. very tempted to just hammer everything right onto the grid here. See, I don't know if these are triplets. Like, what's going on with these snares? What's going on right here? Why is this snare not on the beat? So it's very tempting to just hammer these. I know you guys are always talking about all this magical uh, super secret sauce that happens when you have these like little timing errors or whatever. I've never actually heard them. I know it's blasphemy. You guys say it all the time. Oop. Oh, well, that's not what I wanted to happen there. But yeah, I don't really care. Let's see. Let's see where these are. So it's looking like either this is a triplet. Let's take a look. And look, see where these snares are? They're in the wrong place. I don't know why these are in the wrong place. I'm going to deal with this in a second, but I'm just going to track the tracks thing be damned. I'm going to move the toms around, I think. We're going to see. But let's see what this is. So I'm going to do some triplets. That does look suspiciously like triplets. So let me, just going to put some stretch markers on. Okay. And I'm just going to move these guys right to that grid and see if this doesn't... So what is this now? Okay, that's on the grid. Never mind. And this guy, what is this? Is this triplets? I'm moving these. Ooh. Not for public release. Me. I just saw some exciting plugin news from another channel. But it says not for public release, so I am not. I don't want to talk about it. It should be awesome. Okay, that actually seems better. So let's take a look at these toms, and there's a chance that the toms aren't going to be right with the when I move the snares and everything. We may just want to okay. So usually, if you're looking at this, you notice that the toms aren't exactly perfectly, like if you move the toms, then you actually move the snare the wrong way, or you move the snare the wrong way, you move the toms the wrong way. I don't think I'm losing anything by moving this all to the grid, so that's what I'm going to do. We're not going to hear the real toms. We might hear it in the overheads a tiny bit, but I don't think that's going to matter. So I am just going to knock these things onto the grid. And the trouble is I don't know if this is... I don't know where these are supposed to be, actually. Is that really going to be on the one, or is it in between? Let's let me get a little bit more resolution in here. 5, 6. So it's trying to act like this is in between these two. So, Whoa, whoa, that's not what I want to do. This one's where it needs to be. Uh-oh. Why? Okay. Yeah, see, the MIDI acts a little bit differently. There we go. 3, so I don't know. I don't know really where that's supposed to be. Is that really supposed to be a 16th ahead? This one. Ooh. Yeah, there's some exciting stuff coming up in plugin land here. Maybe today. Let's see if he releases this. Okay, so I'm gonna put this. Put these guys. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sorry. Still getting used to the inline editor. Look at this. Where's my MIDI note? Okay, so this one I want to be, there we go. Is there really a tom here? I don't know. I don't think there is. I definitely don't think there's one here. No, there's not one here. Okay, but there is one here. The way the MIDI editor works is kind of frustrating. Let me see if there's actually a tom. Let's take a listen here. Sounds like there's a missing one, right? Maybe it's this right here. I don't think he actually played this. I think that oh wow, why is that? I think I just gotta manufacture it. So what is that on? That's the 16th note. So if I were to, no, that's definitely not what I wanted to happen. If I were to measure, oh, that's not what I want to happen either. Now I really want that space between the tracks. Let me just measure this way. So it should snap. So if I were to measure between that tom 1 hit and this tom 2 hit, that is section length is 1.38, whatever that means in MIDI. So we're going to go from this guy. Can I? Nope. Nope. Looking for a good safe place to drag from. Just do it from here. So I want that to say 1.38 on the bottom. And I think it's going to put it in the wrong place. Yeah, in fact, I'm sure it is. All right, so that's not going to be right. It's got to go over here someplace. So let me just put it here and see if that makes it sound a little bit better. Yeah, this is starting to make me think that I want to do a single MIDI track instead of all these. Yeah, it sounds like still one hit missing now. It's almost like it'd be a snare hit, right? And the snares are 1, 2, 3 away from that high hit. 1, 2, 3. There's already one right next to it though, but let's see. sounds better to me. Okay, so let's make sure that all these kicks are on a grid. But see, there's a triplet, so I don't want to mess it up. I just want to slam these all to the grid at this point. Okay, so you hear one that's off. Why is that off? Let's go to the kicks. It's this guy right here. So it's gonna be a bunch of these. I really want to just select them all. And in the regular MIDI editor, I could do this. I like using the inline because I can actually see what's going on. But let's see. I'm gonna hit Q. And these all should go to where it is. Let's just... No, can we preview the kick like this? Like I say, I'm weak on Reaper MIDI. Not sure what's going on there. Just see if it's a kick problem or not. Take away some of this resolution so we can actually see what's going on. That's nasty. What is that? Barf. What's going on here? I think there might be a error here. Let's see. Pull the... These snares, they're gonna have to move. I'll deal with that in a second. And does anybody know what the difference is between commit and overlap in Reaper? Or it's commit versus OK Reaper quantize. Might be in the Reaper manual. Okay, back from 2015, there's a Reddit post. Let me see what I can find. Make sure you're clicking on OK and not commit. Yeah, I don't know. I still don't know what they are. What's the difference? Let me find the Reaper manual. Sorry, it might take a second. The user guide. Yeah, let's look for commit on here. Well, there's a lot of them. Oh, now there's only 2 of them. Okay. Trim volume, that's not the one we want. No, okay. Let's look for quantize. See it in the MIDI. Let's just keep going. What was that last one? I really want to see. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so here's commit. um, yeah, I don't really see. Seems like he doesn't say it on here. Try typing this in again, but I don't. Yeah, the way they're spelling it, COMMIT. Yeah, shoot, there's nothing here. What happens if I hit commit? I don't know. Okay, so here's where you're going to get that typewriter effect, right? What I really should do on these is to unlock the the kick track from the groups. There may be a way to do this with mute envelopes and a separate track, but I think I can just unlock them and I'll be okay. And move this stuff around because this is just nasty right now. Okay, so it looks like the kick's okay. So the snare, I want to do the same thing, but it gets tricky because there are triplet parts. Let me just close this. I'm not going to need that inline editor right now. Hopefully, so this is making sense to put these all on one MIDI track. I wonder if I should just do that now. Yeah, leave it be for now. So if I make a selection, actually, let me just see if there's anything that's. So here's where there might be some triplets. So let me. Oh, okay, that's definitely not what I wanted to happen there. What in the world just happened? So tricky one here is going to be if I don't have it zoomed in enough, there's going to be some disappearing snares. So if I hit Q, nope. Why did that happen? And there's where that weirdness is, right? I swear I had fixed this. Okay, so I think these are triplets here, like on the other one. So let me I swear I had this. Is this a different one? 6, 3, 4. Okay. Oh, pretty good. What about this tom here? Was it really that detailed? Like, I think I could really move that and it'd probably sound a little bit better, but. Sounds pretty solid. So what happens if I hit Q now? Okay. Okay, so what just happened here? Again, probably just go straight to the I don't know about that one. Let's see what's happened with the toms. So it's three. It looks like there's 3 tom hits, but there's a snare hit right on there. So I'm assuming not. Sounds a lot more solid like that. So you know what I'm going to do? I want to select all these snares. And I know there's probably some triplets in there, but for now, I'm just going to quantize them. And let's see what we get here. I really would like to zoom this stuff in. This looks just like carnage in here. Okay, so why is that now? Okay, because interesting. Why is this snap not snapping me? Does MIDI act different than audio for snapping? Let's see. Oh, yeah. See, I was running the wrong snap menu. I think the inline probably follows the MIDI editor one rather than the regular one. Snap to grid at any distance. Let me put that back on, and there we go. Okay. So I'm going to now let's see what happens with that. You see these guys? Yep. Control Shift T. I think this is set too low. Change the threshold here. Make shorter work of this. So yeah, I want snapping on in here, but I don't want snapping on the real audio. I wonder if there's a way to do that. See, this is just getting me to the point where I just want to hit every single one again. For some reason, everything's offset here, so that seems... I wonder if something went wrong. And now you hear a flam there, right? Where's that flam from? Yeah, something seems weird. See, the kick is in the wrong place. I don't know that I want to move this thing because of what it might do to the snare. See how those all sound flammy now? So here again, we're going to get ugly. So I'm pretty sure this is going to be triplets here. Just looks about right. Not sure where this guy's going to end up. Let me see, maybe. Yeah, really. See how fast this is right here. I have a feeling everything here is looking a little screwy. Something got moved that shouldn't have been moved. I'm assuming this guy is really going to be over here. Oh, that's way too fast. Maybe this guy's over here. This guy's right here. That's starting to look a little bit smarter. There we go. Don't know what this is right here, so let me get rid of it for now. Not sure why that one's in there. Sure what this one is. See, there's a lot of funny business going on here. That might have been Tom's. Okay, it looks like snapping affects the inline editor. Okay, so this one I think is going to be, yeah, it's back to 16 notes or whatever that is. Okay, so you saw I did that quantize on this whole chunk here. So somehow this ended up out of sync again. Look at that. They're all out. What in the world happened? Is that going to happen after this? Yeah, they're all off now. What? Right. Let's see at the beginning here. I might have grabbed them and... I'm really not sure how the MIDI settings work. This is really kind of driving me nuts. I'm so much better on just the straight audio. sounds so gross. Oh, because the stuff moved again. What the? Oh my god. Shift 4. What is this sphere for? Oh, that's probably for that Tom, wasn't it? You really don't care about this. I know these ones are for the Tom, but I'd rather just get rid of them. Watch, if I just stick this right here, there may be a little bit of flamming in the overheads, but I bet it ain't gonna mean a hill of beans. Well, maybe it will. So you hear that flamming now, right? It's this guy right here. Let me move this one. You know, I had this sounding okay, and I just broke it, right? Okay, let me redo this. And so this one's going to be like a half of that. Yeah, I wish there was a way to make the MIDI inline editor act different. There might be in mouse tools or something. Not really sure about this. Maybe this should be over here. Then this one would be just a half note in front of it like the other one is. Or not half note, but whatever, half of that value. See if that works. Or I should have just left it. Let me pull this out a little bit. Doom, doom, doom. Let me kill Tom 2 for a second. Here's the thing, if I gotta guess, I know I say this all the time, if I gotta guess where things are supposed to be, we're gonna have problems. And this is the type of problem that I'm talking about. Don't want to guess. Really don't want to guess. There seems like there might be another Tom right here. Let's just see what happens with that. see if these snares really moved everywhere that it seemed like they moved. Yeah, there we go. See, this ones are moved, right? Look at that. Here we go again. You know, you would want the real toms to give you the variation to take away some of that fakeness and hokiness that it's going to sound like from really triggering these toms. But at the same time, they're 99% of the time going to be the most likely things that you just can't leave normal because they're going to be the messed up ones. So I haven't moved the toms yet on this yet, and let's see if this sounds better than the other fill. Yeah, you know what? I want the other one to sound like this one. This sounds a lot better. There's some kind of little woofy thing here. I'm hearing, but I'm not sure. Right there. It's not bad. I want to make this section the same as the other section. And I know I can copy and paste these guys. See what happens. No, that's not what I want to happen. Why do you got to do that? Okay, so this is right before the second chorus. I want to paste these onto that tom track. This is going to be at the measure before. Okay. That did that. Hopefully I didn't break something else. That sounded way better to me. Oh. Oh wow. I don't think I just did what I thought I did. No, okay. Oh man. I really don't understand the MIDI on this. Okay, so 36. Let me just do it this way. 36, I'm going to start on the measure. So this is just getting crazy complicated. Okay, that's right. And we copy this, but where exactly does that happen? And I really should just cut this section up and move it over as a region. This is so mangled. So this is going to be on the 225, 225, 225. Okay, there's the 225. Where's the note? Okay. Okay, so the other one still sounds way better. How about I do this? Watch this one. So I'm going to make a region right here. All right. And I'm going to make a region over here. This is going to really mess some stuff up, but hopefully it's not going to mess up the time signatures over here. Let's really hope. I know this Reaper can do some really awful things with that. And it seems like it's not. Okay. So I'm going to copy this. It's going to go right before the chorus. Okay, so let's look at this real quick. Look at these toms. Looks like that's the enough resolution there. So I could add some stretch markers here. I just make things uglier. Let me just move the toms for now. Again, you spend all this time miking the toms and trying to get all the drums tuned perfect and everything, and then you end up not using them because it's this, like I say, it's that relationship between the skilled bands and the more skilled bands actually take less time to fix things. There's less you got to fix, but they're the ones who have the money, whereas the bands that don't have the money and aren't quite as skilled, they're the ones you got to spend all the time on. Oh, I just messed everything up and put. So it's kind of sad because the guys who need the most help are the ones with the least resources, and it's kind of How things kind of shake out in life sometimes, you know. But I'm doing what I can, and a lot of these things are charity projects, you know, honestly. So. Okay, you hear that little stray snare there? I think that's this guy. See if that fixes it. Okay, now that's gross. So let's figure that out. Looks like the snares are in the right place. What? What in the world is this? These can't be right. Oh wait. Yes, they can. Okay, but you see how they're kind of flammed in front? Like, yeah, I don't know if I really want that much of a flam. Could be. So let me go to. I mean, we're already at pretty serious resolution here. Okay. Whoa. See, where does this one go? What is this? See one there? Seems like you never hit Tom 3 at all, so I actually took it out. What about this one? That seems to be in the middle there. What if this Tom wasn't even here? Like there's a snare there, you know? Does it really need to have a Tom at the same time, or flammed, or I don't know. I think not, actually. Or if it is, it'd be like way ahead, you know? Let's move this guy to here. Let's see if that really ruins the whole world. Why am I hearing a Tom? that sounds way better. I probably messed up. Some stuff here. Let me take it out for now. Snare. Here's where the snares get messed up, right? There's like triplets or something, or can I just snap them into place? And... Oops, I better put something after that. Ah. I don't want to make a stretch. Over here. So. Guess that's okay. I should really copy the kicks and make that end sound less typewritery. Wondering a little bit about why I'm getting some kind of flam sounds out of the kicks. But you know, I could render these tracks. I'm really trying to think, do I want on one single MIDI track or do I want separate MIDI tracks? It's easier to do separate when I'm doing the inline stuff. But a single track would make some stuff simpler. I just don't have a really good handle on the MIDI editor. It's, let me hit this F button here or whatever it is. Is that the one? What I would like to be able to do is to mess with the unused part of the track so that I could actually move the cursor around on it, but there doesn't really seem to be a way to do that. Okay, let me give it a listen to this track again. That's gonna be enough for right now. I'm gonna be back later. I'm gonna really gotta rethink how my strategy is gonna work with this. The next song's a lot crazier.